Okay, so we are at letter A for our ABCs to high frequency. Okay, so this is the first one we're doing. Let's see how we go. I don't know how I'm going to make it all the way to Z, or Z, as they say here in Australia. So I have decided to use this bright orangey yellow as my happy high frequency color. And so what I'm wanting you guys to do is just get a paintbrush and get some paint on it, right? And write words that start with A that have a high frequency. So, you know, or maybe things like abundance. Okay, so I'm putting abundance on there. So I think everyone wants abundance. So just start. This is it. I'm just giving you some prompts here. And I am talking. Do not get caught up in how this looks because you'll be painting over top of it. So abundance. And acceptance. Okay, so acceptance for me has been huge these last couple months, because even though maybe things aren't exactly how you would like them to be, if you push against them and you resist them, they will be painful. So you accept where you are, and you are eager for more. I think Abraham Hicks says something like that. I can't remember, something like that. But it's acceptance. You know, it doesn't mean you have to stay where you are forever. But if you don't accept it, you are just giving it more energy. So acceptance. Okay. And then alignment. Okay, so we want alignment. I want alignment. I want alignment in my life. Alignment. I want alignment with high frequency. You know, you can have alignment with low frequency. I don't want that. But I'm wanting alignment with my truth. Alignment. ALIGNMENT. And then what else? What other A word? Able. Ability. We have the ability to do so much, you know? So I'm just going to go ability. And ability. I've run out of words. I thought this was going to be really easy. Okay, so let's just leave it at that then. So I've got abundance, acceptance, alignment, and ability. Maybe something will come to me as I'm painting here. Maybe you can think of something. Please put it in the comments. And so after you're done writing your words, you can turn the canvas if you want, and then we are just going to start doing a fun layer on the top of this. So we are going to be just doing like a free form painting on the top. So doing a lot of random strokes. You can see how I did that like on this underneath here on this painting before so it's just, if you have maybe stencils or something you want to put on, so just kind of go wild and free. It's called freedom layer. And you're just going to fill the canvas with a freedom layer. And this is really getting you out of your head. Just use up the paint that you have. You might want to add another color. And just a quick color tip: if you don't want to make mud, don't mix your warms and cools together. Meaning, don't mix your you know, like your green and orange, because that would make mud. So you don't want to do that. So then I used yellow, so I'm going to put in, I'm going to do some red. Ooh, that's warm red. I don't like that color. So, or even brown, burnt sienna. I'm going to use burnt sienna. So that's kind of a brownish. I'm just using whatever I have actually on my table here. And so I'm just going to making marks. Just kind of feeling in like the energy. If your canvas is completely white, it's going to take more to do this, you know? So you're going to need more. Oh my gosh, you know what the word just came to me? which is like one of my most favorite words, awareness. Awareness. What was I thinking? I didn't. So awareness. And now, oh, the awareness has given me an idea for a symbol. So I'm actually going to write awareness on here though, because I just want to make sure. And you see, we're covering all the words up. So I don't care if my awareness word even shows up that great, but I am going to paint it right here. So I'm just going to put awareness right here on the bottom. I need some more yellow. It's orange. Expensive orange. Okay. So awareness. So we all have to have awareness to know how to raise our frequency. Because if you aren't aware that you are in a deep, dark, going down a deep, dark hole, and you don't stop yourself as you're heading towards something, it's like all of a sudden you're gossiping, okay? Like let's say you're talking about someone and you're like, you're aware all of a sudden of a little voice in your head going, I probably shouldn't be talking about this. There's nothing good about this conversation. But yet, you just ignore that and you're like, okay, yeah, let's talk bad. Okay, so you're talking about it and then you're like, oh, I really shouldn't have said that. I really shouldn't have talked bad about that person. Like, that is so not in alignment. Then you're starting to feel bad about yourself. You're starting to feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? So awareness of what your energy is doing is so important. Okay, so that's like the key of everything, awareness. We have awareness. All right, so awareness right here. And if you let, you know, you can, if you can stop that rolling vehicle before it goes down the hill, if you listen to Abraham Hicks, you know what I'm talking about. If you can stop it, it doesn't gain momentum. So you want to stop it before it gains momentum, because you are an energy frequency and you attract where you're at, the law of attraction. So, and the law of resonance, right? So what are you resonating with? You need to be on the same frequency or the same resonance to attract that. Whatever energy you're putting out is what you're going to be attracting back in. It's like this, it's called Taurus. I don't know if you guys know that. It's like this, it's kind of like a donut shape, and they have it, it's a universal thing. It's in the universe, right? And it's like an energy thing, and it comes out of our bodies and it goes around. And so whatever energy you're doing, it's going out into the world, and then it's coming back. So what do you want to be doing with that? That is so important. So awareness of your energy. All right, so awareness. A-W-A-R-E-N-E-S-S. And then, now I've got an idea of what I want to do for my symbol. So, and you guys can do it too if you want. I am going to do an eye. I love painting eyes, you know, a big old eye, like third eye, okay? So I will do that, but I have to let this, I'm going to have to let this dry a little bit, I think. So I'm just going to use a little more color here, just fill in some stuff. And this is all going to be covered over. But this is just a play canvas, you guys. This is just fun, play, nothing serious. It's more for the symbology and it's more for the words. Getting them out, spending a little bit of time doing this in your day will help to set you up and to make you more aware of what you're doing with your energy, more aware of the words you're wanting to bring in, you know, of the frequency you're wanting to bring in. So just thought that was good. Maybe I won't even worry. Maybe I'll just go right into the, how many minutes are we at? Okay, so 8:44. So I will. Let's just do that, because I don't want these videos to be too long, because then they get to be, you know, not, people won't be able to do them. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use turquoise, because that's already on my canvas here. So I'm on my canvas, my palette. So I'm just taking some turquoise and I'm going to make a big old eye. So this is how this is not for the product. This is for the process. So here we go. Make a big old eyeball, like the third eye for awareness. And there we go. It's kind of like the shape of an eye, isn't it? You see that? And then this. And there we go. I don't think this is going to be going in any gallery. But you're getting the gist, right? And then I'm going to fill it in, kind of. Not going to fill it in all the way. I'm just going to like this. Fill it in. So I can use these colors that I got. So I am making a bit of mud, but that's okay, because really it doesn't really matter, does it? Here we go. my eye of awareness. And what would be really interesting is to see what comes up for you guys, because what happens when you start painting like this and you're asking the universe to send you words, to send you symbology, you really start tapping in to a language that is always available to you. However, unless we're tapped in, you just can't hear it. So here we go. There's my eye. My big old eye. Oh, I'm going to put white down there too. Okay, so got that part of the eye. I want this to dry. Might be a bit too wet. I wanted to put white in here. Just wipe it off a little bit. Maybe that'll help. So rad. So I can get in there with the white so you can really see the eye. And I'm just, you know, when I was getting the messages to create this, it was just about being light and fun. Like, there's nothing serious, nothing serious. This is just for the process, like I said. So that's how we have to look at it. And it's such a different way than we've been taught to create art, you know. So many people were very, you know, are caught up. And I was taught this too about the product. You know, we're a what is it, like the end result? We're a results oriented society. You know, we want to see it. You have to create something. It has to be worth something, you know. But what about just doing it for the sake of the process, about your own, because you know what happens when you paint like this? You start creating new neurotransmitters, because it stretches you. So this stretches you a bit. You're creating new neurotransmitters in your brain. So that's pretty important. All right, so here I'm just going to put the white in the eyeball. It's very, you know, it's against what we've been taught. We've been taught that, you know, product-oriented society. Okay, so that's my eye. How's that for an eye? That's pretty cool. Maybe you'd like to make some designs on it. Maybe I'm going to go in and make some cool, like, designs around it for fun. And you can take photos. Take photos of it when you're done. It's a bit fun to do this. All right. There we are. I think I want to put dots right here. Put some dots. Just add a little embellishment. Let's see how it goes. All right. There we are. Fun. That was fun. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. See ya at B.